Hi there, Loy Machedo. Speaking to you from loymachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo? Think personal branding. Okay, the date is 18th December 2022. Time right now is 6:50 in the morning. I this I don't know how to say this. Okay, normally when I give you an analysis or something, I take news clips and I I give references from where I'm getting this information. This, what I'm sharing with you, is not through any news links or any reports. Rather, what I'm just observing, and you can tell me if I'm wrong or right, okay? And this is rather disturbing. 2023, according to me, I don't know, I'm just getting this vibe, and I don't know why. I feel 2023 is going to be moving towards a serious recession, okay? And I'll give you some of my thoughts. I just wrote down my notes here, and you can tell me if I'm right or wrong. Number one is I found a lot of people who are selling stuff or selling stuff online or selling the same. They're not finding many buyers. Buyers are very cautious about buying, and they are left with a lot of stock. That is one. The second one is the companies that are selling their stuff, they are actually selling it at a discount, and most of them is old stock. Now, obviously, when you are selling old stock, let's say, for example, I want to buy a television, okay, and I buy a television at a discount, then the other competing brands who are selling brand new stuff, they will suffer because I already bought a television. And then after I buy, I'm not going to buy it for some time. So whether it's television, whether it's home appliances, whatever, okay, let's say instead of buying an actual product for the actual price, someone offered me an old stock at a discount and it performs as well. Why not I buy that? Even smartphones for that matter. And remember, Apple also, they didn't come out with anything new this year, and sales were slightly down. Then on top of that, you have news like chip makers are finding it hard and challenging. China, there's a tension where the trade bit of trade disputes are there. They are trying to build another chip manufacturing firm. Then obviously Ukraine and Russia, all that problem, the supply chain got disrupted. In Dubai, which is supposed to be happening, there are not very many projects being announced. Everything is very quiet over there. I spoke to quite a number of freelancers. I asked them, man, how is your job? How is your business? Are things going on well? They say, no, man, I'm not getting so much of business. Even people who are selling stuff online, there's not actually much business happening like the way they had projected. Okay. And then cancellations, whenever there's a project cancellation, I'm noticing they're keeping it very quiet. I don't know. Is it because they don't want bad reputation? They're keeping it very quiet. Have a look at the number of projects in, let's say, the Middle East, which are cancelled. Okay, forget Saudi. Saudi is hyping up one line, 75-kilometer long, horizontal skyscraper, then a floating city, which is going to be shaped like a tortoise or a turtle. And then they're going to have a 2-kilometer long tower. He is, Mohammed bin Salman just talks for the hell of talking. I mean, which project have they successfully delivered? Not a single one. Futuristic city and all that. That's all crap nonsense. Then United States, man, the amount of bullshit and the fake news that they give. We are doing so resilient. Democrats and Republicans, each one is bullshitting and each one talks only bad about the other person, and they never tell the truth. Joe Biden every time, the economy is so strong, we have given so many jobs. And yeah, if that is the case, why isn't everyone, why is the Feds increasing the rates, and why they are talking about recession, but Biden is saying, the economy is so robust and we are improving like crazy. I feel the media, you listen to media A that supports A, they'll say it's great. Media B supporting B will say, no, it's not great. So who do you believe? The cryptocurrency market is wiped out, completely wiped out. And now the truth is coming out. And I predicted this, that it is going to crash. The whole thing is unregulated, whether Ethereum, whether, even this guy, Binance, they're not regulated. They're doing illegal stuff. And we saw FTX, the collapse, and people have lost billions, okay? So that's a lot of money that is lost. And the ones who are getting rich are the politicians, are the guys at the top. Only they are rich. The middle class, which is the 80%, they are the ones who are suffering. We don't measure our economy by the 1%, like the billionaires and millionaires. We are talking of normal lay people. And if you look at that in that way, tech companies, how many people have lost their jobs? How many? Oh, there are so many. I've been chatting with a couple of them, not just Twitter. And Facebook, its value is down by, I don't know, 50, 70% with that metaverse nonsense. I told you that is rubbish. NFT, total flop, disaster. Um, so when these people lose their jobs, obviously they can't send money back home, they can't buy things, and then they are scattering and running around for jobs. And then there is, more workforce in the market, but less opportunities. Then they buy less stuff. And when you buy less stuff, so obviously you're left with dead end stock, and then you have to give that at a discount. Then you can't manufacture more stuff because then who will buy the old stuff? And then you can't sell that at a loss. Banks have cut down on bonuses, which I found very surprising. Most of the banks never did that. Many of them have put recruitment on hold. I had people who got confirmed jobs. I worked on their resume rebrand and they got a confirmed job, and now they're saying, no, you need to be on hold. Advertising is down on so many fronts. I've checked with the media companies and all. They are having a tough time in terms of advertising. Even the people, like I was supposed to have this major job announcement, but many of them have backtracked, and now they are saying that, okay, we're not going to announce for December. We will wait and see how January goes. So now everyone's waiting for Christmas and New Year, because anyway, it's going to be a holiday. Nobody's going to be working there. Then after, just imagine, okay, it's like this. Today, what's the date? 18th, okay? So now the holiday season starts. So nobody's going to go to work, especially in the West. Hardly people are working. Holiday, happy. And this is going to continue January till the first week. Then people will come back to work by January second week. So now you have nearly a month where people are hardly going to work. And when they come back, now they're going to evaluate, okay, what's happening in the market? What are the jobs? Everyone's going to be like, you just woke up in the morning, just fresh. That also, I think, is going to slow down the economy. And then if interest rates are rising, then obviously nobody's going to buy. And even the housing market, for that matter. Housing market, what people used to think that I'll buy and flip houses, and that has also slowed down. People prefer taking on rent. Airbnb, before, they were talking, so how many unicorn companies, how many startup companies, people are talking billions and trillions, especially in India. One by one, they are crashing and burning off. They realize this is just hype. Companies like Baiju, which were valued at $1 billion and all that, they were talking. So all these signals that I'm seeing, small bits, very disturbing, I'll tell you. It's yeah, there are some people who spend small amounts, but that doesn't mean business is going to sustain. Yes, I do see a lot of new restaurants opening, new businesses opening, new shops opening. They want to recover from the COVID, lockdown. But you're talking of startup companies, no? So small salaries, they're not going to pay you very big salaries. So I don't know why, but I just see the recession, at least, I don't know, for the next 6 months. And that's going to have a lot of people with high salaries or people who are comfortable in their jobs out of jobs. And then it's going to flood the market with more workforce, less projects. So obviously they'll cut down their salary expectations. And then when you earn less, you'll spend money less. And when you spend money less, they'll produce lesser products. So when you produce lesser products, lesser raw materials, then lesser people working. It goes as a domino effect, right? So the only reason why there's no noise is because of the Qatar football and New Year and Christmas and all that. But I definitely see very bad signs of a recession. Very, very bad. I don't know. Maybe I can be wrong. Is your business improving? Do you have many clients? Do you see a lot of money being exchanged? Do you see good things on the horizon? I don't know. Let me know if I'm wrong or right, because I would love to know if what is your point of view? How is your part of the world? How are they doing? Is it as bad as I predicted? So good, bad, ugly. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I would love to know what is your point of view. Having said that, this is me signing off. You guys take care.